The US president is pushing for peace in Ukraine, but he's got other plans for West Asia. Donald Trump is preparing for an escalation, and his target are the Houthis in Yemen. The US is already bombing them, but it is also planning for something bigger. Why do I say this? Because the Indian Ocean is buzzing. American B-2 stealth bombers are in the region. They landed in Diego Garcia. It's a remote island in the Indian Ocean. It serves as a joint base for the UK and the US, and it has been a hub of intense activity of late. The first reports came from open source flight trackers. They tracked unusual movement involving at least 7 B-2 bombers. These planes took off from Missouri in the US, from the Yemen Air Force Base, and they flew non-stop to Diego Garcia in Africa. And they weren't alone, these planes. They were joined by 3 C-17 cargo planes and 10 aerial refueling tankers. That's some serious aerial movement. The US has 20 B-2 bombers in total, 20 bombers. Now 30% of that fleet is in Diego Garcia. Clearly something big is brewing. These bombers are not for power projection. They are meant for penetrating enemy airspace and delivering heavy payloads undetected. That is their purpose. It has been done time and again in the 2 Gulf Wars, the Iraq War, and in Afghanistan. Clearly, they've been tasked for action again, and the Houthis seem to be the target this time. But why the B-2s? Because they are well versed with the region. These are stealth bombers, and they have bombed Yemen before. The airstrikes were conducted in October last year. Trump was not in the White House then, but he is now, and Trump wants to send a message that he is serious about the Houthis and Iran.
The Houthis are absolutely on the run. The worst of them has been killed as they shoot missiles at ships, randomly shoot missiles at ships. And they make their own missiles. You know, this is not an incompetent group of people. They make their own missiles. They get the missiles also from Iran.
You may be wondering about the deployment. Why the B-2 stealth bombers in Diego Garcia? Why aren't they closer to Yemen? It's simple. It's more strategic than any American base in West Asia. The distance protects the island. Diego Garcia is more than 3,500 kilometers away from Yemen and about 4,000 kilometers from Iran. So it's safe from any retaliation. None of the Iranian or Houthi ballistic missiles can reach as far as Diego Garcia. So the Americans do not have to worry about defense. They can be in offensive mode. The B-2 stealth technology is too advanced for Houthi radar.